Disappearance of Megan Pratt is believed to be a victim of foul play. Megan was last seen sometime in September of 1991 at her home west of Brooksville in Florida. She lived with her stepfather, Jesse James Schrober, and her mother, Vicki Ann Schrober. Sometimes Vicki refers to by her later married name, which is Grosbern. After her disappearance, Jesse and Vicki told others that Megan had been killed in a car accident. Later that year, they were evicted from their mobile home and left Florida. They eventually divorced, and Megan's mother remarried another man. Photographs of the Schrobers are listed in this video. Megan's disappearance did not draw official notice until 2002 when Megan's paternal grandmother contacted the Hernando County Sheriff's Office and asked them to find her. She had looked for records of the child's supposed accidental death and could not find any death certificate, cemetery plot, or news articles about the alleged accident. Investigators interviewed Megan's mother and stepfather, who gave conflicting accounts of what happened to Megan. An acquaintance of theirs told police that Megan was dead and buried in the woods. Authorities were initially unable to file charges without Megan's body. A cold case squad was assigned to Megan's case, and they were interviewed by many people. The social workers that had contact with them over a period of months were also interviewed. Vicki and James were arrested and charged with Megan's murder in August of 2003. Vicki pleaded no contest to aggravated child abuse and agreed to testify against Jesse in return for a 6-year sentence. There was no evidence to tie her to her daughter's death, but she admitted she was responsible because she did not seek medical help for the child after she was injured. She stated that Jesse became enraged by Megan's splashing in the bathtub and hit her head on the side of the tub, and the child was knocked later unconscious and died several days later. Jesse put her body in a sleeping bag and burned and buried the remains in the woods west of Brooksville. Jesse has been charged with first-degree murder in connection with Megan's disappearance, but in January 2005 he reached a plea with the prosecutors. He pleaded guilty to a reduced charge of secondary murder and was sentenced to 25 years in prison. If convicted of the original charge, Jesse could have been sentenced to 60 years in prison. He led authorities to the spot where he says he disposed of Megan's body, but nothing was found there, and Vicki was paroled in September 2006 and now lives in Wisconsin. Megan Lee Pratt, a white female, was 3 years old when she went missing. She had blonde hair and blue eyes, and her middle name may be spelled Leanne with Leean, or Leeann, or Leeanne. Megan's remains have not been found, and investigators are continuing to search for her body. If you have any information as to the whereabouts, please contact the Hernando County Sheriff's Office at 352-754-6830, or if you wish to remain anonymous, contact Crime Stoppers.